Hey, business communication students, it's Nate Sharp. I'm your instructor for your business communications summer course, fully online, 8 weeks. Thank you for enrolling in this course. I know we're all dealing with a lot of new uncertainties, and one thing I want you to feel good about is this course is going to be really clear for you guys on how to navigate it and how to be successful in getting through this course. So I've been teaching for about 15 years, 12 and a half years at Grossmont, and then I've been at MiraCosta for the last 3+ years. So super excited to bring this course to you. I've been teaching business communications for a long time. I think you're going to find everything pretty crystal clear, and you'll be well set up to be successful in this course. So I'm coming to you from my house. Yes, we're still in quarantine mode, kind of, I guess. So that's a virtual screen in MiraCosta behind me. It's empty, as it really is right now. So this video, primarily I'm going to walk you through how to navigate the course. So the course officially starts June 15th, but I'm sending this to you early so you can start familiarizing yourself with the course. And I'll probably turn the course on officially 1 week prior to the course start date. So the course runs June 15th through August 7th. My main cautionary note to all of you is this: 40% of your grade, actually closer to 50% of your grade, is in the last week of the course. So there's a big research paper, there's a video recording that you create summarizing your research paper, and there's the final exam. That's all due in the last week of the course. You'll be working on it all 8 weeks, but it's due in the last week. So know that there's a big chunk of the grade that's coming up at the end, your major assignments, and you don't want to wait to the last minute to do those. So this course is synchronous. That means we're fully online. That means you have to do a lot of self-starting in the course. So you're going to be checking in, logging in at least twice a week. There's typically due dates twice a week in the course. There's items due on Wednesday of each week, and there's items due on Sunday of each week. So make sure you're logging in. The course is synchronous, but that doesn't mean that you and I aren't going to talk with each other. So I'm super available. You'll see in my announcements that I'll post my cell phone number so you can reach me that way during reasonable hours. You'll also see that I'm available for Zooms. So live Zooms, if you want to talk with me live one-on-one, we can do that. Phone conversation, text message. I'm here to meet you wherever you guys are at on the platforms that you use. So feel free to reach out. Stay engaged in the course. Don't fall behind, okay? All right, so let's dive into the course. I'm gonna show you just a couple of things and then open it up for you guys next week, and you'll be off to the races. So let me share my screen and get into the course. Okay, so what you see now is the modules view. Your view is slightly different. This is the instructor view. But when you jump into the course, first thing you want to do is look at all of this start here stuff. I'm kind of zapping my mouse right now. Start here up top. So look at all these modules here. These are pretty short, mostly videos, telling you a little bit about me, a little bit about the course. The major assignments resource page, that's your big ticket assignments, research paper, video recording. You want to start looking at those fairly early. How much time do you schedule? Of course, hey, I even added music to my videos, so it should be fun for you. Syllabus is listed in there. All the due dates, go with what's on Canvas. So if there's ever a discrepancy between the syllabus, which is a one-time created document, and what's on syllabus with the Canvas, which I'm constantly updating, go with what is on Canvas. Everything's built out for you. I open up all the assignments with the exception of the final, so you can work ahead of schedule. You can't work behind schedule, however, so stay on top of your deadlines. So this modules view that we're in right now is the view that you'll see when you log into the course. And I'm not a high design course builder, but I've been teaching online for quite a while. My goal is that it's easy for you to navigate, whether you're on your laptop, on a PC, or even on your phone. Canvas has a phone app. It's a great way for you to check course announcements and stuff while you're on the mobile. Let's look at week 1. You can see the course as I scroll down here is laid out into the 8 weeks of the course. And don't worry if I'm going too fast and you can't follow along, because I'm going to show you in detail one of the weeks. So for example, up top, start here module, things to digest before you start kicking around in the course. Underneath that, your first week. So we start on 6/15, and that Wednesday, 6/17, you have your first item due. It's a discussion, and it's related to COVID-19 and how we can all support each other. And you have a second discussion due Sunday. So that's the pacing. There's something due every Wednesday and every Sunday. If you go to week 2, under assignments, again, you'll see there's a discussion 3 that's due Wednesday. There's a quiz due Wednesday. And there's another discussion due Sunday and another quiz due Sunday. That's our flow. Things due Wednesday, things due Sunday. Now, as you look at the module, here we are in the week 1 module. You'll see it has at the very top, week 1 resource part A. I'm zapping it right now. And week 1 resource page part B. So if we went to the second week, you would see the same thing. Week 2 resource part A, week 2 resource page part B. Underneath your resource pages are your assignments. So the way you want to tackle your weekly modules is this. First, digest the resource page content. So dive into these and read what's in there. These are the most reading-oriented part of the course is the resource pages, because I'm giving you links, I'm giving you instructions on what you're going to be doing, and I'm teeing you up for success. So these have text, they're kind of reading heavy, but they're in outline form, and they're consistent from week to week, so you'll get very fast at knowing how to navigate those. Once you've digested all the reading stuff, then you tackle the assignments. The assignments, the discussions are usually pretty quick. Oftentimes there's a short video, a couple of questions, and you'll reply to a couple of students. Quizzes, short, like 10 questions. There's a study guide, and it auto grades after you finish. The subsequent weeks, we get into some bigger assignments. You can see like week 4, you have your first written assignment. Those are bigger point values. I'll get to those in a minute. Going back to week 1 resource page, there's 2. So let's click on the week 1 resource page, part A. When we click on that, I like to highlight stuff. I'm going to move my face down here. And you'll see you've got a couple options on how you digest the material for this course. This is an online course, so my goal is to make it easy for you to digest this stuff. Again, mobile, sitting down at your house, wherever you're at, you should be able to access this stuff. So each resource page is going to tell you have an option. And I'm clicking on that right now. If you prefer to read stuff, you can read and learn through reading content. If you prefer to watch stuff, and you might get sick of my face, but if you prefer to watch lectures, you can watch the information. So it's in a reading format, and it's also in a lecture video format. And what's nice about the videos, in addition to getting to see my face week to week, which couldn't be more exciting, I also highlight with lists where key concepts show up in the video. That'll make more sense when I show you next week's video. So in other words, you can look at a video, mark down where the key timing markers are in the video, and fast forward to those sections of the video to get the key content. Although, once you start watching my videos, you might be so enraptured with my scintillating personality that you may want to watch the whole thing. My feelings won't be hurt either way. Okay, so know that that's what this means here. You can read your key terms, things that you need for quizzes, things that you need to complete discussion boards, or you can just watch a video. Maybe you're out jogging and you can't read, but you could listen to me talking. Now, if you choose to read, you'll see there's links here. It says, key terms, read option, OER Module 1, establishing a framework. This course uses an open education resource, OER, textbook, meaning it's digital and it's free, and it was built by yours truly with the intent of saving you guys money and not paying these crazy fees for textbooks. So I've built a textbook essentially that is links to content. So for example, I'm telling you, you need to know about Teams. You click on that Teams link and it takes you into this content, digital content here, where it talks about teamwork and it explains what teamwork is. Okay, so that's good stuff here. Look for the specific links that I put in the resource page. That's what you need to read if you're a reader and you want to go with the OER options. Meaning you don't have to read everything that's in the link that I send you, okay? Because these can be several pages. So be focused in your reading efforts. Anyway, so for this week 1, if you want to read from the OER digital textbook, you know that you'll need to read about teams, stages of group formation, and positive and negative group roles. Now, these terms don't always exactly line up with what's in my video, but say you wanted to instead, you know what, I'm going to watch the video. I don't feel like reading. Then you go to key terms view option. Video timing markers for key terms are listed below. Highlighted terms are likely to show up on a quiz. So first week, first video, it's pretty light. I'm not giving you guys much. There's one term you need to look for. Skills required for team success. It says it's at the 0:43 mark. So I'm going to click on that video, which is only 3 minutes and 22 seconds long. And I'm going to look for that 43-second mark to hear what Nate has to say about skills required for team success. So I click on that link. Lo and behold, it pulls up a video of me. And I'm going to scroll forward to 43 seconds because I'm a busy student. I don't want to waste any time. I want to get to the stuff I need to know. And I'm going to get myself right to around 43 seconds. All right, so there's Nate talking about teams. So the resource page is your things to digest area. Again, you can read items, you can video listen to items, and if you don't like my face and you don't like to read, you can also print the lecture slides yourself. So it says here, or the same thing, print and review for key terms. So if you click those, you'll see I've got slides here, and what you want to do is view, file, print settings and preview, 4 slides per page. That way you're not wasting a lot of paper. And you can print the slides off right here and study that way if you like. Honestly, what's easiest for you, if you're a fast reader, you know, going through these links is pretty quick. If you like to listen, then listen to me talk. You know, these lectures, my lectures aren't strictly to just tell you only what you need to know to take a quiz or complete an assignment. I've got lots of business experience, lots of years navigating corporate environments and understanding business communications. It's why I teach the course. So I like to share those nuggets with you. So the lectures, I try to keep them fairly short. You'll find probably a little bit more entertaining than just reading. Your choice. So key terms, reading option, key terms, view option, print versions of the lectures. My lectures, print version, are going to look slightly different than what I'm clicking through while I'm doing the video lecture. And that's because when I did the video lectures, I was still using a textbook. And now that I've got us off textbook, I've got new slides here that are just my content, no publisher. I need to re-record my videos. I haven't done that yet, so you'll notice that the slides in the video lectures are slightly different than the slides if you just print off your own hard copies. Those are non-lectured slides. And then underneath that item 4, you have documents, which takes you back to the study guide. So key terms up here in item 1 will tell you here's the specific topics, definitions that you need from this quote unquote chapter from the OER textbook. This is like chapter 1, establishing a framework. But if you want to look at the whole study guide with everything, then you click on that study guide link, and here you see all of the key terms for the entire course. You can see our module 1 here. Again, I'm clicking on this. There it is. Module 1, establishing a framework. Key terms are on the left. And things that are highlighted, ring the bell here, something to take note of. Things that are highlighted, they're going to be on a quiz or they're going to be related to a discussion. So these are things that you definitely want to know, and I've even put it right here. Highlighted terms will be on quizzes or apply to discussion assignments. And if I click on those links, oh, tell me more about what's formal versus informal communication, Nate. I click on that link. It takes me back to the OER textbook. There's actually more than one digital textbook that I've used to build all the content for this course. So much of it will be from this textbook, this Creative Commons OER book, but other ones will look slightly different because I'm sourcing from a variety of places. At any rate, we're looking for formal versus informal communication. So we're going to scroll down. Aha, there it is. Formal communication, talking about it right here. Okay, so that's good stuff to know, and informal is listed in there as well. So again, the link is going to take you to that chapter and then look for those specific key terms as they're highlighted here. So here's another one. It says communication flow in an organization. What is that? Well, again, we click on the link. You can see this is a different textbook here, and it talks about communication flow, communicating up to your boss or down to a subordinate or laterally to a peer. That's all explained here. Okay, so going back to the main thing you want to get familiar with is how to navigate these resource pages. There's week 1, part A. I'm going to back out of this one. And I'm going to go to week 1 resource page, part B, and click on that one. And you see we've got the same format here. It tells us, hey, do you like to read? Key terms, read option. Here's some other terms that you need to know. Matrix organization, what's that? I click on it. It's going to tell me what that is. Yes, I even use Wikipedia from time to time. So all things are listed there. You know what? I'm not feeling reading. I want to watch Nate's video, see how I've highlighted the terms here. Let's take, for example, maybe you're in the middle of a quiz and you've got a couple of tabs open and you're most of the way through the quiz, but you didn't really study up on cross-functional self-managed teams, but you got the resource page tab open here. And so you quickly go to that resource page. You're like, tell me about cross-functional teams. Nate's got it here. It's at 12 minutes and 30 odd seconds in his lecture. I'm going to click on it and find it. We listened to some horrible disco music. Sorry, I grew up in the 60s, so I was exposed to that and a lot of other music that you guys probably don't like. And I'd like to share it with you. I'm going to 12 minutes and 31 seconds. I don't know if the sound is working when I'm playing these because I'm within Zoom, but you can see that it's taking us to that specific topic right there. All right, my friends. So we can also see that from a video perspective, we got 3 things highlighted. And oh, look, interferences, formal versus informal, cross-functional self-managed teams. It's up here as a read option. It's down here as a listen option. So is matrix organizations. Matrix organizations, however, aren't highlighted, which tells you as a student, interesting to know, it's probably not on the quiz, right? Highlighted on the quiz. Okay, my friends, so you get a choice. You can read, you can view, and view basically means you can also listen, so you can do this on your phone and go out and get on with your day and listen to me talk. You got your print versions of the lectures with instructions on how to print them off so you don't kill a bunch of trees. Let's be good to the environment. And it tells you how to do those settings. So for example, I want to print these. These are the OER chapters. You can see them all here. I'm going to print. I'm going to do 4 slides per page. What's the best way to study terms, Nate? I would suggest, well, I personally, I'm a visual and auditory learner, so I like, I would be a proponent of the lectures, but the reading is probably more focused. So I would either read the terms, key terms, choice 1, read, or view/listen the terms, key terms, choice B, view. And then these slides, you're probably not going to need to look at these slides very much. I put these here simply because I do get students who, they're visual learners, they like to take a lot of notes, they want to have the hard copies, the lecture slides in front of them as they listen or as they read, which is great. So you have that option as well. And then I also have outside links to certain videos that are in my lectures. So if you're viewing my lecture, you'll see there'll be a slide to Office Space, but because I've converted these over to YouTube so you guys can be assured to open them in online world, the embedded links that I have within my YouTube slides probably won't run. So I've put those here as separate links. So if you want to know when you see an image of something that looks funny in one of my slides, those are things that I show in a live classroom class. You can go and find them here as well. And this is from the movie Office Space. If you haven't seen it, shame on you. You have to watch Office Space. It's a classic. Okay. All right, my friends. So that's how you navigate the resource pages. So again, your default view is modules. You want to digest everything that's up top in the Start Here module before we begin. The syllabus is in there. You'll see the syllabus down here. It's live. It's embedded. So that's got lots of good stuff as well, due dates, etc. I'm not going to go over all of that right now. How to communicate with me, you can use the Canvas inbox. I'm circling over that right now. I'm zapping it, see the Canvas inbox. That's basically email within Canvas. So when you click on the inbox, it will automatically, see I get an email from a student and it tells me what course they're in directly, which is easy for me to keep track. If you email me to my natensharp@miracosta.edu address, oftentimes your registered name might be slightly different than the name that you use. And then your email might be something totally different, like Joey likes fast cars, you know, at gmail.com, but your real name is John Smith. So I don't know who you are based on your email, especially if you don't put your name in it. And I don't know what class section you're in. I have multiple sections being taught over the summer. So to make sure that I know who you are when you message me, if you use that Canvas inbox, I'm guaranteed to know who you are when you message me. So Canvas inbox is good. And you can also reach me by, I'm stalling here because I lost my course for a second. Hang on. You can also text me. I will put that in an announcement in the course. So announcements, or there's none in there yet, but other than something about the Writing Center, but that's where you'll see messages coming from me to you. Please make sure you check that your email, as you registered, is the correct email that you want to use for the course. Because if you're not getting my announcements, you're going to be in hot water pretty quick and fall behind in the course. Okay, my friends, you know about modules, you know about the resource pages, and then your discussions are pretty straightforward. Say, for example, here, I'm going to click on this discussion, week 2. Discussion 4, body language, OER content, interpersonal and group communication. This one's due Sunday. So here we see that there's a short video, and this is a professor who's talking about, Professor Cuddy, how you can use your body language to increase your confidence in presentations. And you can see there are 4 questions for you. The first 3 questions are just your thoughts and insights after watching the video. The 4th question is specific to something out of the resources related to the former textbooks. So you have to read that scan. You might have to click on that and save it. Right now it's lagging, so we're not going to do that. But then it'll also say respond to at least 2 other students' posts, specifically their answers to Q3 above. 4 quick questions. These are 25 points. They're not a huge amount of points, your discussions, but you will have at least 1, oftentimes 2 discussions per week. There's 1,000 points in the class, so each discussion is 2.5% of your grade. Your big ticket items are really start in week 4 and thereafter. That's where we start getting into the written assignments, like how to write a bad newsletter and other things along that nature. Any questions on all this, reach out to me, Canvas inbox. You can always also text me. My cell phone number, I'll just give it to you right here. It'll also be an announcement, is 858-776-7492. I'm going to stop sharing real quick. So get familiar with the course. Any questions, reach out to me. We don't start until the 15th. Today is the 6th, so we still have 9 days till we launch. So you got lots of time. You can call me Prof. Nate. You can call me Nate. I'm fairly informal. But I am a stickler on deadlines, and I do proof your work pretty copiously. So proof your stuff. Make sure it's nice and clean and concise, and get it in on time, my friends. Okay, I look forward to working with all you guys. Thanks for enrolling in this course. It's going to go by quick, so make sure you've blocked out ample time in your calendar. And hopefully we're all back to live world soon. Take care. Ciao.